Tres, dos. Hi, I'm Alicia, and this is how I live my work.
Okay. Welcome to Living the Work, another new season and new people that I appreciate and I admire. In this case, I'm here with you, and we've known each other for a couple of years now. And I've always felt that great vibe that you have, that you're an awesome mom. You're always with this great attitude and happiness and all this energy around you, and always kind of like making things happen. So I wanted to bring you in so that way you could share a little bit of all of what you do and all of who you are, because it is a lot, and and people need to know that it's doable. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you. Thank you for having me here. And of course, I think the same thing about you. You have a big energy, and you are amazing in all all the ways. So yeah, I admire you. Thank you for having me. So I'm Alicia. I'm a mother of three, and I love photography. So that's why I got into it. I got married, and then after having my kids, I was like, um, I want to do what I'm most passionate about. So I got into this journey, and I really enjoy it. I really like it.
Yeah.
And um,
And how long have you been doing photography?
I think this is gonna be my fifth year now.
Fifth year.
Yeah, yeah.
How old?
I've always had my camera, since I was a kid.
Okay.
I remember my Santa Claus presents and all that
Really?
stuff. Yeah. I always ask for a camera.
Oh,
So I'm really passionate about photography since I was a kid. And when I grew up, I bought my first professional camera, but I never like dedicated my.
You never saw it as a business.
I never saw it as a business.
So what did you study?
I'm a education. I'm a teacher.
Education. Okay,
Yeah,
now that makes sense.
and that's why I love working with kids, because that's
You
in
can
my
match both.
that's in my blood. Yeah, I love working with kids, and but when I became a mom, I was like, I can't do education, and I like at home, and then at work I needed to separate
Yeah.
those two parts of my life, and I really wanted to dedicate myself to my kids. So
But when did you because you did education for a while, right? And then
Yeah.
when did you stop? When you had your first?
I stopped when I came here to the United States.
Okay.
Yes. So I was a teacher for about. I started when I was 17 years
Oh,
old.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So pretty much 11 years
Okay.
being a teacher.
Oh, wow.
11, 12 years.
And then you took
So-
a break of how long?
And then I took a break when I came here, and I got pregnant after a year of getting married.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then I went back to my camera because I had kids, and what you want to have when you have kids, it's
Photos.
memories, photos, something that it's gonna make you remember those beautiful moments.
Yeah.
So I got back to my camera, and I told my husband, you know what? I'm gonna do business with this because I really like it, and I think that it's a pretty way to help other people to have memories. So yeah,
Like the cell phone was not enough.
no, no,
You're this is not a good quality.
that was like I felt like a mission. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow, okay.
yeah.
So you were able to like match both of your passions, being with kids, because you do mostly photography with kids.
Exactly.
And also, your passion for photography. Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
And so what do you, because you're saying that okay, you were working and you enjoyed your life as a working woman, and then you got married, and then you had your kids, which we know that sometimes once you get into this world, it pulls you in a way that it's hard to kind of like get back on track with your dreams or your passions or what you like and
Yeah.
so forth. And mostly whenever you also change your setup because you left Mexico and then you came to the US and
Yeah.
everything changes. So
Yeah.
you have to do everything ish, you know, and
Yes.
cover so many aspects of your
Yeah.
life and your family.
Yes.
So most people, or a lot of people, sometimes find it hard to like come back and say, yeah, like you're saying, like, hey, I feel like I can make this a mission and also profit from this, and like everybody's happy, right? So
Exactly.
what make you do that, or how did you make that choice? How did you make that, or where did you get that strength to like say, you know, I'm tired, you know, I'm been doing this, my kids, and then, like, how did you fit it in to
Okay.
like, let's go?
I have an answer for that. This is the first time that I've always wanted to tell my story, but it's been kind of hard because it's not a easy thing to say. But 9 years ago, my sister passed away. So for me, that experience, it was like a before and after, you know.
Okay.
And what I wanted to have, like, it's pictures, you know, and videos. I was like, I asked my sister's friends and like cousins, and do you have any photos? Do you have
Wow.
pictures? Do you have videos? I want to have more of her, you know.
Oh my God.
And yeah, so that's something that made me like take the decision. Like I have to do this. Not for me, but even
Yeah.
for other people, because I know that it's what is left.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
and it's what makes you remember again. And she's my muse, she's my inspiration, and I've always wanted to share these with my clients, but
Yeah.
like it's not easy, you know.
No,
And
it's a tough subject,
it's not an easy thing to say. And I don't know, I feel like sometimes people feel like bad about it, but I don't want people to feel bad about my situation. I just want them to take,
Yeah.
you know, like they can see the value of the memory of the pictures, you
Yeah,
know,
to understand why
to
you care so
understand
much.
exactly why a picture matters a lot. So yeah, that's like basically
That's amazing. That's
yeah.
like, I didn't know that, and I know you.
Yeah.
And I know your story, but I'm like, that's awesome, and thank you so much for sharing. Like that's a great vision, and that's
Yeah.
a great inspiration, and I see now more why, you know, you are the way you are with what you do, and it totally makes sense. And I think she would be really proud.
I know.
I think she would. And like you're saying, you're a mom too, so like to have that, that's what we're gonna keep.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna keep. Like we're gonna live from that, you know.
Exactly.
So that's why you're my photography. I'm like, I'm gonna thank you all my life. Like I'm gonna remember about this moment. So
Yes.
it is something beautiful. It is something that right now in the world we're living, sometimes we underestimate because
Exactly.
everybody has a phone, everybody has a camera, and you're like,
Exactly.
you know, like you take photos of everything, even if it's not important, which is
Exactly.
not. It's fine. It's good.
Yeah.
You know, we're
Yeah.
overexposed, but not, that doesn't determine what you do. Like this is different. This is a different thing, and mostly in the niche that you are,
Yeah.
it's so important for the family, so and for yourself, you know,
Yeah.
to go on with this mission. So I'm proud of you too.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now going back to you being a mom, you
Yeah.
being a wife, you being, you know, a social person that likes, you know, to go out
Yeah, I
and
love
party
to
and
go.
travel. You're healthy, you look good. So that's something that sometimes we also just take as granted.
Yeah.
And I think like it's something that it's worth sharing how and yeah, how you manage it and how you do it. So how does your work fit into your real life, into your daily life? Because you have small kids, and the kids are on the weekends when you can hang out with them, but also on the weekends is when the moms can take you, the kids, for
Exactly.
photos. So how do you
Exactly.
fit your work with your life to make sense?
That's the only part that it's been hard for me. I have to say, because working during the weekends, it's been like hard for my kids, because that's the time that they have for them. So they're always asking me like, "Mom, this weekend you don't have pictures, right? So what I'm trying is like right now, what I'm trying is to work during the weekdays
Okay.
from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. The hard part comes when it's weekends, and normally my mini sessions are done on the weekends. So events also are in the weekends, and when it's in that situation, I always like have a plan B for my kids so they can their life continue, you know. And my husband, I have to say thank you to him because I'm also able to do what I'm doing because I have his support and my mom. My mom is always there for me. She's always um like supporting me, and she's the second mom of my kids, as you know.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, she's like a really present grandma, and my husband is also a very present
Yeah.
dad. So I have that blessing,
Yeah.
and that way I can also like manage my weekends when I have work during weekends. But I try always to um, establish sessions and work during weekdays.
And it's more seasonal too, right?
Exactly.
Like it's not like all year, every
Totally.
day, like
Exactly.
yeah. So
My
that's
my
good too.
yeah, I have my peak sessions and my peak times,
Seasons, yeah.
my peak seasons. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I've seen how, like you're saying, your husband also helps with like taking the kids and like they behaving well or being behind the scenes. And you were
Yeah.
saying that they sometimes want to help too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Also, yeah, they always like are asking me like, "Mom, can I have the second camera? Mom, can I move the softbox?" And like
Get involved.
they wanna get involved and they
Yeah.
wanna participate. That's something like when they wanna help. They are really good helpers, but they don't want to be behind the camera. That's something
Oh,
that
wow.
yeah,
Why?
I don't know why. Yeah, it's really hard for me. It's when you say the hardest part is when
It's with your
it's
own.
with your own
Yeah.
kids. Well, what my pictures are always like it takes
A
me like a
hustle.
yeah.
Well, you can bribe them, right? Like gummies, candy,
Yeah, yeah,
everything,
but
what it takes.
I think by this point, like,
It's
yeah, but I always try, and I
Yeah.
always have my pictures because I'm the photographer, and I have to have my memories.
It's the
with
marketing
them.
too.
It's yeah, and
I
also
mean.
yeah, I have to. But yeah, I have to. Normally with my kids, I try to do something more like natural because they won't let me have them behind the cameras because they are so like
Used to it, like
used.
they
Yeah, they are just like
or maybe because
tired
they
of
see it as a work, right? Like they
yes.
don't see it as a
Yes.
I'm gonna do it one session and that's that. Like they see
Yes.
it throughout the year.
Or I have to go to another like
Photographer.
another photographer or another location. Here it's not easy. Yeah.
Because that's also true. Like sometimes with kids, like whenever we explain something or try and teach them something, if it's us, it's so hard. But
Exactly.
whenever it's someone else, it's so easy.
It's
So I
easy.
never thought about it.
Exactly.
That the photographer would have to hire a photographer to
Totally.
take the photos of your kids.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that might be an option in order to get your great photos.
Exactly.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. No, I mean, I think like definitely team effort helps. Like to having the blessing of having your mom and you having a helpful husband
Yes.
make it definitely easier, but
Totally.
not. The credit still also comes back to you on like taking the effort and the bravery to do it, and also not like that, also the enjoyment of like
Yeah.
saying like I'm gonna enjoy this, I'm gonna pursue this is what I want. I have my big motivation, but I also have my kids
Yes.
and my family, and to make it all work out, to make it
Yeah.
seem easy
Exactly.
as it seems, even if it's not. But also I feel like I was saying, going back to the way we sometimes come back from motherhood to our own selves and
Yeah.
what we like and what we love without having that guilt. How
Yes.
do you work with the guilt of, I'm taking away some time from them, or like maybe I'm not prepping the perfect meal for my husband, or like I'm not blah blah blah. Like how do you work with that in order to like say, hey, it's fine, like I'm doing this and
You know what? I feel very proud of myself. I have to say it. That
Sweet, yeah.
I'm setting an example for them. Like, if you have a passion, just do it. Like, yeah, you just, you don't see your life passing by without doing nothing. And for me, photography, it was like a call from, you know, from my sister. And I needed to do it. So it was something that I didn't think it twice.
You started.
I just started it. Yeah, I remember my husband had his office in this room.
You literally stole the space.
Yes, and he changed work, and now he had the opportunity to have his a space of work in an office.
Yeah.
So I told him, you don't need this office anymore.
Yeah, you're
And he was
using-
like, yeah, I need it. Like, yes, but you have another location, so
Exactly.
I can take it. And he was like, okay, yeah, maybe you can take it. So one day I took everything out of here. I bought all my stuff,
Yeah.
and he came and he was like, you did
What
it.
happened?
Like, what happened here? And I was like, so I told you that this is gonna be my place, my like my
my
studio.
space, yeah.
Yeah.
So you literally like made it happen. You just like,
Yeah, it was like I didn't think it twice.
and you took a course, right? You were like, you flew.
Yeah, well,
you flew to take a
I
course.
flew to Mexico several times, and I had a lot of online courses. But I really love Mexican photographers.
Okay.
So my photography education is based on Mexico, and I really liked it. I'm really proud of it. So
we are proud. We like
Yeah,
it. So
yeah.
keep it going. Keep it
Yeah.
going.
So yeah, it was like a year of training and
Yeah.
yeah.
And what about investment? Because sometimes I feel like it's also hard to say, okay, I want to do this. I want to start this project. But then, like you're saying, I mean, you're paying the bills, you're paying
Yes.
the schools, you're paying this, you're paying that. And this is not a cheap hobby if you want to make it right. Like, well,
Yes.
not a hobby, like a cheap, job if you want to
Yeah.
make it right because you have all the equipment and business.
Yes.
How did you manage to kind of like set it up?
Well, first of all, I have the blessing of having the my husband's back.
Income?
You
Okay.
know, he's always there, and he's being very supportive. But I have to say, I started with one camera and one softbox. That's it.
Okay.
And of course a background.
Yeah, the background. Yeah.
But I didn't start with much. It was just like basic stuff and my camera. That's what the only thing that you need. And after that, I just
Like with what you made, you
time.
would like buy something else. And
yes,
and
I
buy
started
something else.
buying like little by little. I started like buying more and more and more and more, and then it's like an addiction, and you don't stop. And yeah,
And now you have all these things.
yeah.
Oh, but it's good because you're making, you're making a profit out of it.
Yes,
So it's
exactly,
good. It's not
exactly.
just a purse or whatever.
But at the beginning, at the very beginning, I started with just a camera and a flash,
Yeah.
and that's it.
So that's not an excuse,
No,
to
it's
say
not
like
an
I need to have
excuse.
everything perfect
No.
and everything set and
No.
like this big studio and blah blah
you
blah.
just need your camera.
You literally did it at your home. You did it in parks. You did it like in any location you could, and
Yeah.
like, just to make it happen.
Yeah,
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we all need to do.
exactly.
Okay, and I think so. The last question: do you have any encouraging words to motivate or empower someone to do what they love, no matter what stage of life they're currently in? And I know that we spoke a little bit about it,
Yes.
but
Well, the example that I'm setting to my kids, that there's no excuses when you have like a dream, or you have a mission or call or something that you have to do. Just do it. Like, you don't have to start with the the most pricey camera, or you don't have to start with the having everything, because
settled. Yeah.
no, you can start from the very bottom, and
Exactly, for nothing because you have
from nothing. Yeah, you
nothing, yeah.
can do it. It's just the
will.
the will to do it. And if you have the passion, if you have the the idea on your head, just do it. Like, don't hesitate. And there's gonna be a lot of stones in the
In the
in
way.
the way. Sometimes it's people, sometimes it's situations, sometimes it's money, sometimes it's there's like a lot of things that may be obstacles for getting where you want to be. But my advice is just
Do it.
do it. Just do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and also like the communication, like you're saying, communicate with your family, communicate with your kids, communicate with your husband, with your mom,
Yeah.
and like have the support system if you can.
Exactly.
And ask for help, and like, because you don't have to do it alone. Like,
Exactly.
you can like teamwork.
Exactly.
And help each other out.
And
like,
there's always loving people who can help you and
Exactly.
and who can
Yeah.
back you up. Yeah. Yeah. So
Well,
yeah.
That's awesome, and I
And
appreciate you. I
thank
appreciate your
you.
time.
I appreciate you
love
too.
your work.
Thank
I
you.
literally love what you do. I love that you did it like while I met you. When I met you, you weren't working, and then you suddenly like did this whole thing, this whole setup, and now you're like, all professional and whatnot, and it's good. It's good, and it's inspiring to see that happening in such a short amount of time, with the life, like I'm saying, that you have, and the kids and everything, and see them also in all the sports and things. So like it seems balanced, from a
Yes.
point of an outside point of view, and that's, I think, what we're trying to share in here, like to inspire other people to, just like you're saying, just do it, just go for it, and know that you can leave the excuses behind.
Exactly.
And just communicate well, and have that empowerment to keep going.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you. And I wanna say something, because you are helping us to communicate the world, uh, our lives. But I really wanna say that I really admire you, because you are a really working woman, and you are always like looking for the right side of the people. And I really love that. And in doing this, like what you are doing, is really empowering, is really positive. So thank you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope it goes the way that I'm envisioning it to go. And I love
will.
having people like you, and not having it just for myself, but to share it with the world.
Thank you, Diana.